Now we are going to learn how to construct a phylogenetic tree using Mega software. Before that, I will give you brief information about phylogenetic tree. So phylogenetic tree is a branch diagram showing the evolutionary relationship between species. Right? So it could be either unbranched, unrooted, or it could be rooted diagrams. Right? So in all kind of phylogenetic diagrams, we have branch and nodes. Right? So nodes represent taxonomic units such as species or genus. Right? So A, B, C, D here is representing different species, while branch represents the distance between two nodes. Right? Length of branch indicates number of molecular changes that has taken place between two nodes. It means how much different they are. Longer the branch distance, more the different two species are going to be. Right? So that is brief information about phylogenetic tree. Right? This is how a final phylogenetic tree looks like. Right? Now we are going we will try to learn how to construct a tree for a organism. So for this, first you need the gene sequence of any organism. So this is one example of gene sequence which was identified by one of my MSc student in her project work. We have submitted this to NCBI Gene Bank. The name we have given is Aspergillus niger isolate CJ14, and it was submitted with the accession number of MN5119438.1. Right? So I am just copying this accession number, going to the Google, typing NCBI. Okay, so NCBI website will open. Now here in the NCBI website we have to just put this sequence accession number, right? And then we will directly reach to the page of this organism. So here is the page. By clicking on this, I will directly reach to the main database of this particular organism, right? So this is the gene. You can see the author's name also if you want, and the organism name also, Aspergillus niger isolate CJ14. Now what I need to do is I need to download this. So I'll go to this option here, send to, right? I'll select the option of file, and the format I want is FASTA format. So I'll click on FASTA, I'll create file, so it will get downloaded over here. I'm just putting this file from this folder to a folder which I've created on my desktop by the name Mega. So I will keep all the files over here. So what is the name of this sequence? Sequence 3, but I am putting this CJ14 because that was the name of my isolate, right? I have saved it by CJ14. Again I am going back to the page of NCBI. Now what I need to do is I need to make a phylogenetic tree where I want organisms which are closely related to this, and to identify this we need to use one more online tool that is called NCBI Blast. So either you can directly open NCBI Blast from Google, otherwise you can run Blast from here itself for this particular organism. So when I will click on this, so instead of clicking I am just opening it into a new page. So I have reached to this page. Right here my organism accession number is already there, so I don't have to put anything. Otherwise I could put here the entire sequence also in FASTA format, right? But right now there is nothing to do, and I'm just going to analyze it or just going to blast it. So I'm clicking here. Now it will take some time, a few seconds, and it will give me the list of organism which is closely related or very close to this. So here is the list. Now we have downloaded, we have got the list. The first strain, as you can see, is my own organism, so I am not interested in this because this is our own organism. So first I am deselecting all these strains. There is a long list, so I am just taking first 10 organism which is closely related to my organism. Okay, so 10. Now we need to download all these 10 strains. So here we have to go in option of downloads. Again we want it in FASTA formats, so we have to go to FASTA complete sequence, right? Here we can download this FASTA aligned sequence also, but we are using Mega for doing alignment, so we don't have to download aligned sequences. we want complete sequences, so I'm just downloading it over from here. So it got downloaded. Okay, we will just again put it into our soft folder, that is Mega I created earlier. So this file is now having data of 10 closely related organisms, 10 sequences. I have renamed it by the file name 10 sequences, right? Now again I am going back to this, but now there is no use of this, we will remain here. So now I will click on CJ14. If you have already installed Mega software, when you will double click on this, it will directly open your file into Mega. Now when it will open, two windows will open together, right? One is this one, this is the main Mega analysis window, and this is the secondary window. So right now we want this particular window, so I am putting it on maximize mode. Now this is our organism, that is Aspergillus CJ14, and this is the sequence. Now we want to add more sequences, along with we want to compare it, so we have made a file of 10 sequences, so we will add them. For this we have to go on option edit, and we need to insert sequences from file because we have put a file of them. So I am just selecting this. Now here it is already selected Mega folder which I made, so I am selecting this 10 sequences file and putting it open. Sometimes this file might not be open. For example, now see, right now these files are not available, because in that case we have to click on all here, so that we will be able to see every kind of file. So now I will select this 10 sequences file and I'll put it open. See, now you can see all the sequences has also came here along with my original sequence, which is on the top, I think right now. My no, it is in bottom order. Now what I have to do is, as you can see in each, we are having what A, T, G, C. These are different nucleotides. However, when you see in one column, we are having different type of nucleotides. But what we want is, in one column there should be only one type of nucleotides. So for this we have to align this data, and for alignment we have option over here, right? So we can align by using this option, or here also there is an option of this muscle, right? So we can use either this option, but before that we have to select all these sequences. So what is the simplest way of selecting? We can do Control A. So we are pressing Control and A. So as you can see, all of them has been selected. Now either we can click this, or instead of this I am just going to align, and here we have the option of align by muscle. So I am putting it over here. I am putting it on default mode itself, and it will analyze this, align this data in few seconds. It will take some 10 seconds or so, right? So that has been aligned. Now you can see in one column only one kind of nucleotides are there. However, there are free spaces which represent that software has not found any corresponding nucleotides for this particular column, so you don't have to bother about that much. And see, sequences are quite long, as you can see, right? So now alignment is done. Now our 90% work is over. What only we have to do is, now we have to save this aligned data so that we can use it later on. So we are going to data, save session. How we are saving a Word file in a similar way. Again I am saving it into my folder which I made by the name of Mega, and now here I am just putting file name is aligned data. You can name anything as per your convenience and save. Right now this particular window is not required anymore. I am minimizing it. However, now we want this particular window, right? Now this is the main page of Mega, right? In this we have so many things we can do. However, right now we are learning how to construct a phylogenetic tree, so I'll go only onto that option. So here we have a option. You can see the tree-like structure, and even it has been given phylogeny. So I'm selecting this tree, right? This option. Now the most common method of constructing phylogenetic tree is neighbor joining method, which is the second option. So I'm clicking on this one. Okay, now again I have to select the aligned file. However, right now it is not visible. So what I have to do is, again I need to select this file attached to all. Now see, this is available, visible. Now which file I have to select is aligned data file, which we created by the previous step. So I am selecting this open, so it will open over here. Here important thing to see here is test for phylogenetic here bootstrap method should be visible. Sometimes this other option is also there, however you need to write this select this bootstrap number. Rest of the thing you don't have to change and just click on OK. Right, it will take few seconds and construct a phylogenetic tree for you. So this is the tree which has been constructed. There are few options by that you can change the pattern of this tree. See, now we have made a circular tree, right? Similarly we can also make circle tree, right? But we want this traditional rectangular tree only which we have constructed, or there are few more options in this, so you can try so many things, right? So I am making a conventional tree, right? Now your tree is constructed. This number you are seeing is the bootstrap number which I told you in the previous step also.